morning, Raptoria. Welcome back, everybody. How we all doing? Welcome back to All Will Fall. I've been enjoying the City Builder quite a bit. Who doesn't enjoy a good City Builder? We all do. They're always fun. All right, welcome back to this one, folks. We're going to jump back in and pick up where we left off and keep working on power and other things. We got to store more power. We got to make more power. We got to get more food, more of everything. Hello, good morning, Magic Girl, Grand Precursor. Crocs with Socks, good to see him. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, that Starfield update's coming out in about an hour for the update slash DLC, they're calling it. So we'll take a look at that in the midday when it's around. Is this game out now? Indeed it is. Yep, this one came out, I forget exactly the date, but a few days ago, within the last week. So this one's fresh and new, at least in the 1.0. You may have seen this game before, though. It was in early access for a little bit, but now it's a full release. I usually say that, you know, a game is new as in 1.0 because a lot of people often like to wait for a release rather than a 1.0. Not everybody. I like to get them right away and see what's there, but some people like to play after release, which is good too, and then you get that, you know, day one discount typically for those kinds of things. So, all right, water and power and food are a little low, and it's because we keep getting pummeled by like no sunlight. We're getting like days where there's no sunlight, so we're opting to build electric greenhouses. So in order to do that, we got to make more electricity in order to fuel those batteries and the lights too. So we're building some stuff over Mya. Should be a good time. All right, and we're building like steel. We built a steel structure onto this building to try to make it even taller, and then maybe we'll do the same over there when we get over to that one. How much steel is there? 30? That's not that much. Okay, and we got people constantly moving in. What I think we should do here, chat, is absolutely we should like build this into like our housing block or industrial block, one of the two. So I'm thinking like, okay, this is real nice and open. Like there's a lot of flat space. There's some holes in the building, but we can fill that in no problem with foundation. So I think what we should do is clean out the rest of this like area here, and then like maybe I'll build a ladder there and clean that up. But what I really want to do is, oh, we don't even have any wood. But what I really want to do is get everybody working on building homes here and or an industrial sector. Maybe we'll make a floor of industrial. Maybe 2 floors. Housing isn't so much. But we're upgrading everybody's houses. It's looking pretty good so far. Everybody's got some nice homes. And or a nice housing block. So we'll get it sorted. It'll be good. It'll be all right. So many city builders for sure, yep. Yeah, the Terran Armada DLC and the free lanes stuff for Starfield will be quite cool, I hope. Actually, I don't think we played that game since it first came out, what, September of 2023? We probably played it like into October or something like that, but... Okay, we still have that locked safe. All right, so we're working to make sure food and water are secure. So that, I think, is going to be our first goal. And the problem is that... sunlight stuff, so we need power. What's that? Explosive is about to explode. What? Oh. Well, hello there. All right, let's immediately go deal with that. Didn't realize there was a box there. How did I miss that? Must have been hidden. Don't want that to boom boom. Oh, and then also, yeah, we got to clear out some rubble on the side of this building to make it so these can drop down, but we need wood to do that, so I guess we're standing by for a little bit. Don't want that to boom boom. Power wheels. Power wheel games are lit. Or wait, I'm thinking Hot Wheels. Okay, it's morning. Everybody's waking up, doing their thing. There seems to be like a boat not assigned here. Is there a boat not assigned? That's got to be a graphical glitch. Oh wait, no, we just don't have sailors. Okay, the glitch is me. Let's get 2 workers out of this fishing boat. Or sailors, and then assign the simple boat to 2 sailors. There we go. Okay, so now we got everybody working. And we got a little homeless problem, but we need more wood. You played this game for 3 hours yesterday. It's a good game. It's fun. I don't know, it's kind of hard not to enjoy a city builder that does things a little different. I think that's why people like RimWorld, although that's I feel like more of a colony sim where you're managing I mean, building in that game is fun, but the people and the things you can do is really interesting. So I've been told. Okay, so we rebuilt some windmills there. What do we want to do next? No sun, no sun. Okay, then there'll be sun for a little while, for like multiple days. That'll get our food numbers up. Food comes in rapidly when we actually have access to farming. Looks like we're doing a good job of cleaning that building up. Knock out these walls. Yeah, we'll just put them on a blue priority. Give authorization. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff down there I can't get to yet. Alright. Okay, so what do we got for boats? We've got 1, 2, 3, 5 fishing boats, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 simple boats. Okay, that's a lot of people working on material and food. Oh yeah, Pompeii Legacy dropped. Yeah, isn't that out today? We've done some videos on that one. That's a very interesting time. If you like Roman city builders, the last year has been amazing. You had Anno, you had Anno, Pompeii, Citadellum, and then also Nova Roma. And a lot of those had military stuff in them, so that's cool. Oh wow, we got 16 people to train up. It's going to be good though. 16 new people to work is going to be great. We're going to have a lot of people working. A lot of workers. We need more engineers. We found a bunch of resources in perfect condition. Seems like everyone could have a good use for it. We could get fuel. Who needs to be the most loyal? 6 out of 10, 1 out of 10 for the sailors. I will give it to the sailors. Let's get their loyalty up. There we go. Okay, things are being gathered. Man, we have to remodel the base so it looks good. We just need the materials to do it. And junk is starting to drop, but not too bad. Junk is still okay. Oh, speaking of junk, we're at the end of the junk NATO. Any Roman city builders with bears? There is one, yeah. We played it a few years ago. It's like a third person. I can't remember, but it definitely had a bear. There's like a convoy in Germania or whatever, and it gets attacked by a bear. Something legions, something. It looks like these storages are full. Oh, they were. Boats are idling. Is this fishing boat? Oh. Fish are interesting in this game. Like, there's no fish at all, and then they all come at once. So it's like the game will spawn a bunch of fishing shoals, and then they all disappear. I guess we could get a couple people assigned to working on bringing water to there or whatever. bunch of water in there. That's going. I think I'll just keep allowing everybody to harvest whatever. Oh, looks like our people are able to get down there. Oh, 100 wood down there. Wood and goods, let's make that a high priority. They gotta knock this window out, though, to get over there. It's like we made a way in here. Oh, there's wood there as well, okay. Okay, lots of wood in that building. So there's like over 200 wood in there. That's good. Just need to gather it. What's up, Miss Sinful? Welcome. Do we have a gathering thing nearby? Could put a demo thing nearby. And that's quite a large footprint there, actually. Oh, more wood there too. Another big old pallet. Well, what we could do yep, we can authorize, get rid of all that stuff. That's the ones. Soma Expeditions. Okay, I thought it started with something. Legionnaire or something. Yeah, that's it. What's up, Akshay? Welcome back. Of course, I think we'll get more wood in the actual water, but we want to clear all this debris out so we can make more stuff. More space to build. Build another nice little house here. All right, so that'll take care of the homeless problem. I gotta look around and see where there's like more materials that we need. And make pathways to some of them. All right. Okay, that looks cool. Oh, wonderful. More resources here, too. Water and even more wood. Good. Clearing all that out. Beautiful. You think there's a giant plug at the bottom of the ocean? It'll drain all out? Yeah, it'll be fine. Reminds you of the city on the water in Star Wars. Oh, yeah. Reminds me of the city in the water in Starfield, where like all the fish are like, will get you high or something. All right, that's great. We got a lot of people working. I need to build another thing, though. I'm going to try to build a gathering hut? Demolition hut. Under gathering, right. Okay, that looks like it'll be structurally sound. Okay, so let's turn these offline. These wood burners, finally. I'll try to conserve some wood now. All right, pumpkin field we researched. That's great, because it's raining all the time now. That didn't used to happen. Yo, Zaphros, thank you very much, man, for the 14 months. Thank you. Appreciate you being a sub. Okay, oh, those farms are not that large. It's just a 2x2 plot. People have to work there, though. And it probably needs direct sunlight, right? Or rainwater. So one farm needs rain, one needs sunlight. So in both scenarios, we'll have lots of food. Send in plunger guy. That's right, from Drain Sim. Okay, we can do more research. Let's do tool production. We're gonna need that eventually. Uh-oh. Oh no, are they? Oh no. Ah, they're doing this again, man. I don't know what this is, but the game is making it so these guys automatically start harvesting materials that we never gave them approval to do, and they're ripping apart buildings. They're gonna have to patch that, because for whatever reason, the game will randomly authorize random sections of buildings to, like, I never clicked underwater for them to go mine that. That needs to be looked into. Like, you have to babysit and like triple check all the time to make sure they're not trying to harvest stuff that you don't want. Them to gather. Don't gather this stuff. Leave it alone. And I think you have to do these one at a time, which is dumb. Like babysit everything all the time. Okay. So how much to build our metal turbines? 20 and 20, okay. So we should be able to build these up here, right? The red area is just where they're going to be spinning. Although there's not like a square in front or behind them anymore where it would show like the wind resistance or whatever. Well, anyway, that's going to bop power up by 12. Okay, scoot that over by 1. Oh, come on. Behave. Yeah, we may need to repair things from weather damage, yeah, but in that case, those buildings highlighted in green are being gathered. Oh, I see these two are overlapping. Okay, well, we can cancel those then. And we can redesign this, that's fine. But I want to build these power things here because it's a really high distance, so more power storage. More power to you, bud. Is there a hotkey to deauthorize faster? I didn't see anything like that. I'm not sure. All I know, though, is that it does appear randomly throughout our gameplay. The game is telling people to go gather from buildings that we don't want them to gather from. You know, it's like, hey, do you want me to knock out this load-bearing beam for 2 metal? No. No, I do not want you to do that. We need that load-bearing beam for bearing load. Okay, how about now? Maybe I'll just put them all on the backside here. And we just need to clear out any debris in the way just to maximize power storage. Oh boy. And do I have to move every one of these one at a time? Okay, well that ladder shouldn't collapse. That ladder is just mounted onto a ladder. Oh, I see, it'll all come together. What? Damn, we're gonna need a lot of metal to get this fully supported. Okay, we're gonna need more metal to support all those windmills. Okay, we're gonna get a couple workers here. And they should work on ripping all that stuff up and getting us more wood. Okay, so there's 84 there, so we're bringing in a lot of wood. And we're bringing in a lot of metal, too. Wow. Very close to the same level. And then I want to build that dredger at some point, too. That should be under gathering. No? Recycling center. Woodcatcher. Where's that metal dredger? Build metal dredger. The hell? I don't even know what that thing is. You excited for the Starfield stream? Me too. Yeah, this game's got some pretty good music. Kind of reminds me of the music from Surviving the Aftermath a bit. Paradox games like that have good soundtracks and like a good way to do like a radio. Like, you know, the City Skylines type deal. I don't... Oh, there it is. The metal dredger's here at the end. It's a weird... That's a weird looking... Yeah. It's a weird looking thing. Well, I think I knew where we were going to put that, too. I think I was going to put it... No, not there. Maybe? I had a spot for it. Oh, actually, I think it was here. We'll need more power, though. We got to make more power before we build any buildings like that. Okay, we got 50 metal now. So maybe I can build a little bit more support here. Like, I wonder if I build like that, will that help out? Oh, wait. If you hover over it, you get a lot more information. Holy crap. Mass 960, supporting 288, center of mass. Force supporting. Is there a way I could tell a weight limit? How much that could support? Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to kind of like brute force it by just trial and error. Oh, that's only got 59% clearance? Well, it's not worth building if it's there. The problem here is that there used to be with the wooden windmills it would show you front and back. Okay, did they do away with that? Well, there's been like updates to this game like 2 times a day they update this game. There used to be like a blue box in front of and below or behind the windmills to show you like how much area had to be clear, but now it doesn't show that. Look at that, 6%? How? That doesn't make any sense. Is that because of the building in front of it? Well, that's red there. Oh, that absolute. Oh, there's the box. Wait. Well, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense because that's still showing that this is like red all the way over here. That doesn't make sense. Well, what the hell? Maybe windmills are not worth building anymore. I could just use this for battery storage. And I can't even support it anyway. I don't think I'm getting enough information to accurately build these without too much trouble. I'm not getting like a box to see where I can build. What if I build a metal one here? And this one's not even telling me the wind percentage. Like there it's saying 86, but up here it's not giving me a report. And then here, this one gives me a 98. So would the big metal one be 98 too? Man, that throws off our plans. I don't want to invest in something that I can't research before I build it. Yeah, it says that the windmills work better when they're higher up, which is why I kind of built upwards. Because this is pretty high up. Other than this building here is the highest point in the map. Other than that, this is like the second highest right here. All those buildings, but you don't want to build on the houses. If I build it up here... Now, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. 98% wind flow, but it's like literally next to a building? That doesn't make any sense. The wind's gonna hit the okay, none of this makes sense. Alright, we're gonna have to change our power plan, because I don't know how to accurately predict and judge where to build. Well, that sucks. Yep. It seems like it has something to do with the building in front of it. because that one's in a not. So the reason I built this here, they must have changed how wind power works, because the reason we're building this here is because it looked like it would work before. Like I think I was going to try to build them down here, then I was like, all right, well, let's go higher up. So whatever, we'll use this area for something else later. We can still put the batteries there, so that's okay, and we'll clear out that rubble. It's all right. Heavy investment in materials, though, that didn't pan out, so that is litigation. They need a 2x2 support. Okay. Well, then how much power do we need? We're producing 76 a day and we're consuming 68. We have a surplus of power? We'll rebuild that windmill back there then. That's right, at least we'll have some storage. Then we'll need some more junk here soon. Although I guess the boats sometimes could find a bunch of junk. Okay, we need another power plan. It's not always going to rain, but it seems like it's always windy. How the hell could there not be... You can see the rain going sideways, but yet there's zero wind. Wind intensity 0, but meanwhile rain is at like a 45-degree angle. But no wind though. Somebody wants to become an engineer, go for it. Okay, the sunlight. Okay, we got a lot of sunlight coming, finally. We get a hold build, okay. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna have to think of a new power plan, I think. We're working on tool production now. Then we'll go back into power. Oh, 93 is still pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna make some more wind power. I just want to charge some batteries here and see if we can get a surplus going. Definitely want to change the power plans though. I'm not happy with power. We'll make improvements to that. Oh, look at all the decorations. Barrels, barrel sides, text signs, potted plant, toilets, and safety tires. Both these look the same. Interesting. Yeah, we come a long way. The city's looking good. Always room for improvement, though. Just waiting for this damn rain to go away. It's been raining for like 2 streams. Dark and gloomy. Although this does provide power and food with the pumpkin patches for sure. Okay, they're clearing their way to that debris. Nice. Okay, this stuff I want them to knock out though, because it's metal. They should be able to reach that. Although I might need to build a metal specific gatherer there instead. Okay, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Make sure they don't mine the wrong stuff. We're getting more and more workers. That's good. Once this building's done, it immediately has 2 workers. Yeah, this game's cool. All right. We're meeting our power demand at 0. Okay, that's good. We're producing power, +1. Let's go. need to be able to see a box though, front and back, on like what the wind is doing. So I can properly build windmills. Let's see. Yeah, good. Okay. Let's see. So research is going on. Lots of stuff being gathered. Boats are good. All right, I'm going to start working on salvaging everything. There's a level here for stuff. Looks like scrap and fuel in there. Oh yeah, that can be gathered. They need to reach that other side, then they can gather that stuff, so that's okay. Knock these walls out when you're done. Oh, we're getting +4 for power now. Another thing too, I guess, is we could get people just running on the hamster wheels endlessly. I mean, that does produce +3, and they're very cheap to build. They just take up a little bit of space. So we can store 86 power. That's pretty good. So we can operate at like a -2 or 3 for a little while after everything's powered up. $88 power per hour, Marty. Oh, they're not building that yet. Okay. Apparently this is inaccessible. Oh yeah, because that'll be blocking the door. So we'll just need to scoot that over. And force priority on that. +5 on power now. Okay, finally, going in tomorrow, we can have some sun again. Finally. All right, I'm going to speed things up because, man, I want to see the sun again. I forgot it could be daytime in this game. Can't reach hamster wheel construction site. I'm pretty sure you can. Somebody did. +7, good. And then when the sun comes out again, too, water will bop up because we got all these sun-powered desalinators. So it's like, man. Finally, daytime. Finally, the sun is out. Man, that was a long road to get to here. Okay, we got 12 people on standby. Okay, so our real main goal is to try to get 300 metal and like a bunch of fuel and stuff to make the big boat to get out of here. That's one of our goals. And then also the other one's the weather control station, which is tools. Okay. And this can transport water, but... Good, they got down there. They're gathering the goods and the wood. Greenhouses have sun. And the distillers do too. Okay, food is back in the positive. Water is not, though. I guess it will be in about a minute. It's going to start producing. That's Q. Okay, so I want that dredger. We got people training. For engineering jobs, for worker jobs. But I gotta build something over here to hold that. Oh. Food to fuel. Oh, you can make like a bio burner. Fuel and junk though. Oh, okay. Junk and wood. I don't want to use wood or junk. Well, there's a wave generator. Generates electricity when connected to the sea. Sun energy boiler. Wow, 6 water equals 10 power? Whoa. That might be a good one to research. That takes 20 tools, though. Let's do the wave generator first. And now it's raining again. That's alright, it'll be sunny for like 2 days in a row. It'll be sunny, sunny, then a little darkness, and then back to the sun again. People are dehydrated. We have 834 water. Go drink. One dude needs to go get a drink. I mean, I can't. What am I gonna do? Yo, Samsy, thank you very much for the sub. Big shout out. gonna be very mad if that guy dies, because it's like, I don't know, man. We got 800 water. And not a drop to drink, apparently. According to this guy, ... Yay, it's sunny. Isn't that amazing? Okay, let's scoot some things around. I want to try to build our dredger here. And it's probably going to need a lot of support. I love how it's a school bus. Maybe we need some metal support there. Is it too wide? Yeah, 3. Nope. Never told them to gather from there. Yeah, you can lead a horse to water. I've had that happen in a few games, you know, where you'll have an abundance of a resource like food and water, and then someone will starve to death, and you're like, what happened? They must be living too far from the food source. And then it's always that guy who lives right next to the market too, every time. Like, it'll be the guy who in farthest frontier will get like dysentery or something living next to the hospital and then just die. It's like, what? The guy lives next to the hospital on the other side of the well, and that's the dude who dies of dysentery. You gotta be, he couldn't have had a better chance of survival. Really couldn't have. Oh, nice. Now we got that metal dredger, dredging metal. Oh, baby. And it's perfect. It's perfect fit. It's awesome. That's going to bring in some metal, baby. Let's go. All right, plus 67 on wood. Oh, we have that. Oh, I don't think I built that yet. The plantation that grows trees. But a lot of the things in this game, I like the fact that there is sunlight consideration in this game, so everything has to be built outside. So if you, like, with us, we got lucky with this huge concrete building. Like, we could build all of our homes and whatnot inside, and factories and things, and then farming up top. But when the game starts, the water level's really high, so you can't really... Things get revealed over time, at least in this level. We're only on, like, one level. This game's got a lot of cool stuff to it. We gotta build, like, the oil rig next would be cool. I haven't done that one. I did the ship. That was cool. Okay, we need 3 people working here, so we'll do 2 sailors and an engineer. All right, let's get a hand in. Helmets down to chair. I want to see that thing dredging. We need to put in junk and electricity, and then it can pull out 12. We'll probably need more power, but yeah. As usual. So we'll need more hamster wheels, probably. Clear that stuff out. Oh, there's more stuff down there, too. We can probably get down there by going... Oh, wait. What's up, Yan? Welcome back, dude. Oh, there it goes. Dredger's working. I like how we're at negative 61 water, but we had 800, now we have 900. That math ain't mathin'. Yeah, we'll need more power, of course. Of course. Ahoy. Ahoy. I really just want to build a metal one up there and just see what'll happen. No, I won't even support it. Well, with all the people we got in the city, I think we can get away with a bunch of human hamster wheels for a while. Cost benefit is just like good. Keep inspecting that stuff, make sure they're not trying to remine that stuff again. Food and water and stuff are looking good. Alright, we're gonna speed up time a bit because city's looking not too bad. Alright, 3 more power wheels. There's the school. Who you would like to become sailors? Sure. One more engineers, though. Engineers, eyes and ears. Engineers, eyes and ears. Okay, so we should be making 9 more power minus 5. Maybe we're back up to a surplus. I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess it also depends on the wind. So wind will fluctuate a bit. We gotta like have every power source. What is this? Oh. Surprise, another box in there. That boat's idling, so let's put the workers to work. Ooh, the trader's here. Water. Fuel, 112. Wow. Sand. Wow, we're going for the fuel. Hell yeah. 202 fuel. Beautiful. We only need 300 fuel and 300 metal to get the ship going. And then 60 tools, which... I don't know, maybe we'll be able to trade for that. And research is about halfway done. The water generator. Well, the wave generator. We found something. Oh, good. 40 wood, okay. We got 500, but I'll take it. What if we could upgrade our houses to be nicer? Well, we could use this level too. We could fill in the gap down here. More wood is needed. Yeah. Alright, we'll fill in the gap down here. You know, Andy, welcome aboard as a Raptor Eggman. Thank you. Get some nugs in the chat. Thank you. I do need to make a ladder going down. I think what we'll probably do is like make a main ladder to go down to all the levels on the outside here. That'd be good. Actually, I think it'd have to go like this. Actually, I don't think those build a trapdoor. Damn. Let's build a one over. Trying to build something we can care for now, you know? Now we gotta start having standards, chat. I know I'm talking crazy talk. Like, next thing you know, we're gonna start talking about safety and health standards. I know. Don't get used to it, though. Those things are expensive. That's a much better way to get around. All right, let's remove the center ladder then to make more room, whatever that may be. Okay, that ladder there is going to go. I think eventually we could build an elevator. Oh god, they're fine. That's fine. When people get knocked down, they're not dead or anything. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. Okay, we do have a lot more people available. 4. The 2 people on the boat. Another person there. Reducing a lot of power, but not storing any. I'm gonna try to finally make something real nice here, you know? Upgrade everybody from these little shacks, too. go ahead and get rid of these boilers. We're converting to electric water production. The big remodel. 5 out of 4 on an OSHA scale. Yeah. The OSHA scale. Well, actually, they can't get down here because that's in the way. So let's get rid of that. Clean up this place. Alright, the wave generator is researched. Let's see how that works. Generates electricity when connected to the sea. Power output 4. Apparently this can be really high up. Okay. So it's a weight that'll go up and down. So the movement of the ocean, both with the waves and the tide, will probably push and pull that, generating power. I remember playing like SimCity 2000 and 3000 for the first time and finding out all the different ways that power was generated. Found that fascinating. It's like, wait, there's other ways other than like burning coal and gas and stuff? What? What? Oh. This is interesting. Well, it shows this big green square, but I think all that matters is that buoy there. That's it. It should really just be just that. And I don't think... It just needs to be connected to the sea, so I don't think it matters. The height of it. I think we should connect it to the main building. Ah, the only problem is, yeah, maybe there can't be debris below it. Otherwise, that does seem to, yeah, that will affect it if debris floats by. But we could build little deflectors to keep debris from floating there, which would be cool. This thing's also incredibly heavy. They should be able to work right next to each other, no problem. Oh. Metal support blocks also increase movement speed by 20%. Wow, okay. That's an expensive way to get more movement speed, really. Let's start here with our power production, see how it goes. %. Why is that breaking off? Is that okay now? Yeah, maybe it needs support on both sides. Yeah, we can try that. Okay, that looks like it's locked in. No. What the hell? Feels like you want to do it the other way then. Better this way? If I rotate it. The only thing is that now I'm also wondering, like, should I even build it because it's giving me like a 56% thing? What's interesting here is that we're at low tide right now, so there'll be a high tide, but I don't know how high above the water this should be before we build it. And now it's giving me a 0. And now... Now cable stretching infinitely into the sky. Even the game doesn't know what the hell it's trying to do. What the yeah, I mean, yeah, even the game doesn't know what it's trying to do now. Luckily, that was just a graphical glitch. It's hard to get a reading on power and things like that. Like, you know, the metal wind turbines have been inconsistent since when we previously played. And then for this, it's like, does it really need clearance on all sides like that? I mean, that's like driving a motorcycle and then parking in like a truck stop parking spot for a semi. Like, why the extra space? Oh, I need it. What I think we really want to do is build like here, you know, like on the side of the concrete. Now I can't build anywhere. There we go. So even that's not enough to support it? That's crazy. Doing that thing again. But the cable just goes infinitely into the sky. So strange. Yeah, treated like an arch. Yeah, maybe we could pin it in with supports on either side, yeah. But what's going to happen is if I go to all the lengths to build this thing, I think maybe what will happen is then there'll be some problem with where it is in the water. Let's try this. It needs to be a little wider. Then we could maybe do one on the other side. So this might work. So now we got it stable. Now the question is, does it even produce the power that it promised? And we need more and more alternate power sources so we can keep like the blacksmith shop eventually open. Maybe we'll use this floor as our power storage, and these two can be for housing. Okay, steam generator would be great. It's a polluter, though. But it would be good in a pinch when we don't have... We could just burn wood. That'll be good when we don't have, like, water... whatever power sources. Okay, so it's working perfectly. C distance 100%. C access 100%. Clearance 100%. So it's making... 4 power every 8 minutes. Alright, I think we got it. So we can just build one on the other side too. Yeah, that's true. We couldn't we do the night shift for the wheels too? It'll cost us 10 influence to do that, though. That's gonna be expensive. It's the apocalypse, but people don't want to work the night shift. It's like, hey, to save all of humanity, we need you to just pull. We need you to work from 6 p.m. to 5. No, couldn't do it. Can't do that. Okay, well, we're dead now. Oh boy, more people. Oh, a group of 10? Oh, I don't know, man. Come back soon. Come back soon. No vacancy at this hotel. Nice thing is, too, these should work 24/7. It should be the same with the that's the only thing, is the hamster wheels don't work 24/7. But the windmills, they kind of don't either. Because the wind is inconsistent. Everything's not consistent. The ocean is, though. So these should make power all the time. Not like the ocean's going to disappear. I that weird how we have 0 power but plus 17? Like we're making 118 a day and we need 101. So where's the power? Can I see what we're storing? Everything's a 0. Weird. But now it's time to start building a nice settlement, right? Like, we gotta make things look good. Gotta be proud of where we live. Gotta clear out that lower floor. Get everybody nicer houses. Wow, look at this. For a long time, we have lots of sunlight. The wind will be lower, but that does mean we can get a lot of food from the farms. So, yeah, are the batteries working? Yeah. Well, these are gravity batteries. They should be working. Maybe that number's just not accurate? Because the bar is filling up. We're able to store 86 power. And we're producing plus 20 over what we need. I don't know. I'm just going to assume power's working because I see buildings that require power working, so. Like the dredger, for example, has 14 out of 14 power. I don't know. And what are you going to do? Oh, look at that. Look at the army in the morning. It's like in Japan in the morning when everybody's going to work. It's just like literal, like, lines. I also told our metal workers to get this stuff too. I wanted to. And we gotta clear all this stuff out, get rid of the debris. This is awesome. We have a huge, like, you know, concrete, I don't know, parking structure or something, whatever it used to be. Well, actually, now that I cut off this ladder, we need access here. Oh, I want to move these houses. Do I move everything now? I guess we could. So I think we'll put our houses up higher. So I think residential may be the first 2 levels. Oh, this is gonna be hell. Boy. Also, I could fill in the gap here with wood. Let's do that. Oh, we need another ladder to get up higher, don't we? Make them like this for uniformity so they look nice. Now we're making a hell of a lot more space. Oh, this feels good, man. Feels good. I think maybe deleting some stuff and moving it around will get us some room. We need some room to work here. Sorry, people. A lot of things are getting moved around, so they're not going to work for a little while. I might have to grab all these buildings and like put them out here randomly and then reassemble things. Boy, do we do the big rebuild now, you know? It's gonna have everybody busy. Alright, we're doing it. Let's get rid of all the shacks in here for now. Get rid of that ladder. Oh, I guess people were able to get down there. We had a ladder here. Sorry, pal. Okay, so let's go, okay, bottom level's not ready yet. I think we're going... I think we need to move all these hamster wheels to the basement. Maybe. The perspiration basement. But, you know, we got to make this base look cool and be organized. Like, that's what you got to do, man. You got to do that. More stuff moved out of the way, but it does clear up some floor space here. Okay, so the power is going to be down here mostly. That does it for all the wheels. All but one. Damn, I didn't realize how many of these we had. That one there for now. They'll all be accessible when these houses get moved out of the way. And then flooring. Leave that ladder there for now. Alright, we're moving the ladder. OSHA. Ah. They're fine, they respawn. Oh, there's another wheel. Oh boy, we still got more wheels around. Pat Sajak's jealous. I'll put it there for now. That's gonna have to get moved. Okay, so then rather than deleting these homes, let's put them over here. Everybody can have a nice oceanside view. Look at that. Just the thing they want to see. Actually, I think we're going to move housing up here. But for now, I got to move stuff around. And the demo team needs to remove that. There they go. That'll open up the power basement for us. Now there's probably some more wheels. There's probably 10 more wheels out there. We just don't even see them. They're just hidden in every nook and cranny. This feels good, man. Though, like before, it was just like, hey, what can we research and where can we, like squeeze it in? Like where would this fit on the map? That looks cool though. That ladder looks really nice. Well, tried to make something look decent there. Okay, so they're almost done with that. Then all those wheels can be built down there. Then we're moving the houses around. Cancel the deleting of those. Just move them, please. Yeah, since pollution goes up, we'll have more polluting buildings towards the top. It goes up in real life, but as for the game, I think it just creates a giant square around it, so it'll pollute both above and below. Even if it's a building that produces smoke. And that's supposed to go up, you know? Oh, sunlight, isn't that beautiful? Dude, we're almost maxed out on food. Might need to research a food warehouse. It sounds like an awesome grocery store. Food warehouse. Yeah, we got to get everybody out of these shacks. So what we could do is, so these two shacks, for example, hold 4 people. But we could build a nicer shack that holds, it's like pretty much the same space for 4. But it brings comfort of 1 at least. So that'll help with happiness. They deserve it after all this time. We could at least do a comfort of 1. And then, since it'll be on like a residential floor, we could add decorations and then maybe put like a thing above or below that. Shack attack? You mean like the shack? The Shaquille O'Neal? Windmill's barely turning. Alright, though things will suffer for a little bit for the great rebuild, but can you research better homes? We sure can, yep, we can. But I'm going to build these basic ones first. Because they're a little bit more within our budget to try to house everybody. We have 6 workers unemployed, which is good, because then they'll go right towards working at the in the hamster wheels. I think that's load-bearing concrete there in the middle. I don't think we can move that. Actually, we should be able to move these wheels to one end and then... It's almost ready. This is what I've been wanting to do, is like make a real nice and neat organized base and start at each of the old buildings, then make the bridges look nice. And sure, we could escape on a boat, but why not stay here? Seems like a nice place. We have to decide what floor pattern we want, chat. If we're going with the... What pattern we want in the base. They're almost done. So we're going to move all these houses up. The school, I guess that can go up too. All right, steam generators unlocked. Good. That'll help with power. And then... So what do we have for nicer houses? Oh, it looks like they're either made of metal or concrete. Safety. Decorations. Decorations increase... Wait, what? Oh, safety light. Wait, what? Oh, spikes, light beam. Okay, the spikes are probably for like defense, but I don't think that matters for getting attacked. You can just make it look cool. In fact, we haven't been attacked in this game, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. There's other maps in this game, so maybe there's warfare at a certain point. A bathhouse. Wow, fighting ring. Ooh, a trading port. 10% chance to attract a trader after each production cycle. That's a pretty good chance. Lantern pad. That just... Oh, like a memorial garden or something? Bar, bathhouse. Well, decorations are cool and all, but that's something I think we can research later. It doesn't really increase the quality of the home. Concrete foundation buildings, wow. Water pipes. Cloud catcher uses electricity to collect water. Requires clear access to the sky and connected water storage. Oh, that's like electric powered distiller. Plastic explosives. What the hell? Metal boat. Metal gathering boat can gather marked floating and surface metal. Oh, that is true. Every once in a while, containers will float by and stuff, so maybe we should do that to get even more metal. We'll need 300 for the boat, so we may as well do that. Eventually, we're going to need to build another junk catcher, too. Although we've been keeping up pretty good with junk. We started with like 1,200, and we're only down to 9. It's been a few days. Well, less than that now. Why, that area is almost open for business. Might want to do advanced storage too. Oh, we have our food warehouse. Oh. That was shocking. Hey, now we can go build stuff. Look at that. Okay, I might want to scoot these down one. So crowded. Oh, there's junk in the way, that's why. Okay, we still need to get this area cleared up. That'll take a few days to clear all that out. They're gonna be mad about them homes. I think we'll put the water desalinators up here where the old residential block used to be. Or, well, currently is, but will be a former location. Okay, put that there for now. We got another wheel there up top to move, and then more homes here eventually. So we got too much food. Got to build that food warehouse. We'll build that here for now. Then we'll move it closer to the homes. And then what we could do is just build a bridge here. Somebody wants to become an engineer, you got it. For sure, bud. I got great plans for this place. It's going to be great. I got a grand plan, my man. I think we've marked all the metal too, I think. So top floor water. This floor could be residential, industrial in the middle, and then power. We can always change our plan because things are pretty easy to move once we've decided. All right, let's get this day over with, people. People are trying to change their stuff. Nope. We need a way to the other side, so I'll just move this, I guess. Too low. Okay, we gotta grab that other wheel. Okay, we've unlocked metal boats. Oh, and more research. Let's do... Let's do the other food field. Well, that's going well. Delete old water storage. These old buildings can go. Okay, we got the HVAC unit there. So I guess we're moving housing up. That's looking a lot nicer. Oh, we got a house here. Okay. Then we got to get rid of these other houses eventually. We got to figure out where we're going to do our research and development division too. There's support beams under this? What's the problem? Support beams under all that. Interesting. If he dies, he dies. Let's rebuild it again. Now that I didn't mean to do. Put them there for now, just to make sure they don't collapse. The yellow objects are part of our wave power plant. About to get a big boost in water here in just a couple seconds. It's at 562. Looks like it's coming in randomly, but water will be okay. Okay. And they're in a more sheltered area too. Kind of nice. They're more sheltered on the side and above. So that's nice. Okay, let's make sure this is totally cleaned up. That's better. Ooh, might be able to fit more in this way. Still got to get the debris out of there to make it better. But it's getting there. Ooh, homelessness is down to 2. All right, good. Let's see. Oh, this needs to move. Oh, we deleted this thing a million years ago. Get that out of here. I like these hamster wheels, they're cool. Eventually we'll make enough power where we can replace this with something, and maybe we'll put more electric greenhouses down here or something so the food could be close to where they live. You know, locally sourced. Doesn't really matter, they can get in from the wheel from any direction, but still pretty sweet. Come on, people, get that damn building out of here. I like reorganizing a base. It's tedious and kind of can be frustrating, but the results afterwards of efficiency and also how things work or look are great. Totally worth it. Gonna get ready to build something over there. Do batteries need to be stored when they're when the power is being generated, like in Timberborn? No. Like if you're consuming 3 power during the day for a building, and then you have somebody on the hamster wheel, it'll provide that power. So the 3 becomes 3, but the batteries are for excess. But I haven't really seen it. I've seen it work, but not display. So. Things can't be deleted. Okay, so demo teams are finally working on demolishing stuff they should. Taking a bit to clear all that out, but it's okay. Okay, so production buildings on this floor. Sweet, I can put that building right over there. Right out of the way. Sweet. Feels good to get organized. Okay, so we got our desalination. That's going to go up top. Before destroying any more homes, I'm going to try to build new ones. Although this floor is a little bit of a nightmare. Okay, let's move storage upstairs temporarily. These metalworking buildings are going to have to move too. But we have room over here for more homes. Gonna be tricky to build there though, because we got some weird floor plans on that level. It's gonna be a weird one. So we can extend some of the R&R down here, so like a bar, bath. We could put storage down here too, so we could do storage and leisure. I think we finally done it. Busbound April 30th. We will be playing Busbound for sure. Okay, we're getting everybody jobs again. Things are looking nice. Okay, let's get rid of the security tower. Move the metal gatherers downstairs a little bit. Let's go rebuild it somewhere else for now. Yeah, whatever. Storage over there. This is looking nice, man. Really, really good improvements here. Lots more floor space. All right, now, okay, housing. Okay, we have housing for 84. That'll go up to 88 after those next two houses are built. Oh, we could do two more here. Seems to need a lot more support than I expected. Well, it should be using those buildings for support. That's the problem. They need to build all the houses, then it should work out. And suddenly problems that were never a problem before with buildings that have been there forever. This game's weird. Like it's saying that that building's too heavy, but that building's been there forever. Why the sudden change? This game's weird, man. Well, this is built on a town, so this town's not going to go anywhere, but there is an oil rig map. What the hell's going on, man? Maybe all the stuff we built up here is too heavy? Oh. So it might need structural reinforcement. Interesting. Well, first of all, some of this doesn't make sense. Like, this is literally just... This is literally just scaffolding that can't be held up. That doesn't seem... I'm going to save and reload. That doesn't seem right. Like, we got a catwalk that can't be held up by scaffolding. But then the floor underneath it is solid. Bro, what the hell? And now it's worse. Oh boy. How the hell? How do we make structural reinforcement and makes the problem worse? The great reorganization's killing us, but I didn't expect a concrete structure to collapse because we built some shacks on. I mean, all right, to be fair, all the shacks up top could go and... because we are rebuilding these down here. So that would shed some weight. So let's start with that. Start dissipating some of the weight there. Snail runner physics. Well, there was a problem here, now it's here. How are you going to solve a problem when it moves? And now apparently this catwalk is unstable. The catwalk that's been stable the whole time. This isn't making sense, man. Like, we build a building and then... yeah, all of this just works in honor of Todd Howard's big day.
All of this just works.
Alright, well, the first thing is we have too much stuff on this building. But luckily, a lot of the problems are not underneath, they're above. But like, how is a support beam like that that's holding up a ladder? I don't get it. All Will Fall is living up to its name. I feel like if I reinforce anything, it's only gonna make it worse. We can start building in concrete, but whatever. Yeah, what's up, Mr. Sandman? Good to see you. Well, glad you used to watch. Welcome aboard. My guy, what the hell? Place is made out of toothpicks, you're right. But what's weird is like this, it's telling me that this structure is about to collapse here. And all this is holding up is a piece of wood above it. Like some of these are weirdly tied together, but they're like, what? Like they're telling me things are going to collapse that don't make sense collapsing? Like, like this concrete pillar right here is going to collapse with literally nothing on top of it. Like why is that pillar going to collapse? Like I can't click on it to get more information. Like what's... Doesn't make sense. Well, it looks like we need more support for metal underneath, which is totally fine. We can easily do that. And also, there's concrete that we can unlock too, but I don't think I have enough to make that yet. But let's... Alright, well, let's reinforce. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. I want to do this. There we go. Can't build underwater. Oh boy. All right, we need to build underneath. Okay, well, the first thing we could do to solve this problem is to just shed all the weight up top. Getting rid of a lot of these houses that we've already built a second house for will solve that. So we got room for 100. These people are going to take way too long to demolish this stuff. You know what we should do is just... stack them over there. Just get them off this building for now, then we'll move them back and then demolish them. Oh, look at that. Now it's solving that problem. Okay. Okay, so we had just too much stuff. We were building newer homes. And that's a lot of stuff. There was quite a bit of stuff here. Thrift stand? That actually takes power? What the hell? I didn't know that. I guess it plays nice music. Alright, we'll put that down in the residential area. dude. Put that there for now. Okay, then all this can go. Okay, and then those buildings, you know, they can stay there for now. So we're going to remove all this stuff on the top. All the residential up top's being moved down. Then we'll put the lighter... I think the desalinators, although they're made of metal and large structures, I think they'll be less weight than all this stuff together. Look at that, we got a nice factory floor here. That's going to be beautiful. And I've left some people unassigned from work so they can go and knock down these buildings. This is great. This is interesting to see how this works. It's a little weird, but I appreciate some weird challenge like this. You want me to do some more I Know a Guy pizza soon? Yeah, me too. I think we're gonna have to do that multiplayer because there's a lot of away from the store work in that game. Although I guess what you could do is like how in Schedule 1 you could just make a ton of stuff like a few days in advance and then store it all and then sell it over the next couple of days. But I Know a Guy doesn't really let you make pizza and then store it easily. You have to throw everything on the floor and there's not a nice way to organize like in Schedule 1 with all the shelving units, which is nice. And that has a big update too. And I heard Schedule 1 has an anniversary update, so we'll have to check that out sometime soon. Oh, we have too much wood. I guess, yeah, demolishing all those buildings. Wow, that's food storage. There we go. Okay, water's going to be a problem soon. Although it shouldn't be, we are getting a lot of water. We'll have 2 days of rain. Okay, we're gonna have to go to rain catchers next, because man, it's gonna be a lot of rain. Okay, so they're taking down and storing all that stuff. Those buildings are in kind of a storage area for now. Same with that warehouse. Kind of cool that you can pack up a building and like store it on the map in a way, and then just plug it back into where you want it later. Makes management a little easier. Okay, so we are producing enough power. We got a few more areas we could plug in some wheels to for sure. Fine if that all collapses. You want to change your leader, let's see. 25% walk speed and 0.2. Wow. Okay. Oh man, that's good. I'm going with the first one. Walk speed is great. Okay, that'll be housing for 4 more. Now the good news is if we want, we can build houses somewhere else too, and be closer to other areas where there's going to be more work. Like having a central area is good, but eventually there's going to be a lot more people working in these other areas, especially where the farms are. Because we're going to need a lot of those. Okay, let's get rid of that scaffolding. That's fine. If that collapses, whatever. Okay. So now these desalinators and other things that are here can go up, and we can build more houses down here. So we'll only need housing for 4 more people after this. So that should be all the houses we need right there. I guess we'll move metal gathering up top for now, just so we can keep an eye on it. And desalinators are going up top. I'm gonna keep moving them around though. Get stuff on the floor that it needs to be, and then organize it later. Alright, well, we shed a lot of dead weight from those old houses. And now everybody has a house. Good, we did it. And that should mop up the happiness a little bit, at least by 1. Housing is now a 1.2. Up from 0, so that's good. We do way better than that, but the nice thing is everybody has a house. And we have room to build more stuff. And then this is great for leisure. And let's put our water storage up top. Apparently that'll connect to a water system there. Okay. And we're going to need definitely more water. That's going to be a big problem. Let's build another desalinator. We'll build 2 just to bop those numbers way up. And then we'll turn off like the dredger or something like that to save power. Or we'll go with more water wheels. How much do these take? 7 each. Crazy amount of power. But now we can do more hamster wheels. I think we can do another one like here. Or not. We'll figure it out. Actually, power's up plus 13 now. Okay. So plus 13, so we just need a little bit more. So we should be able to make those. That'll be good. That'll be all good. All right, All Will Fall. That's all for today for All Will Fall. I'll be back in a little bit with Starfield. It's big update here today. It's been about 3 years since we played that, so we'll be back to make Todd Howard proud. But for now, I'm going to send you all to a new video for a game that I know you guys like and you want to see more of. And it actually has a new feature on YouTube, by the way. There's like a quiz involved with it too, so we'll see how that works and then quickly abandon that when it doesn't live up to par, as with most things on the site. Thank you very much for subscribing, following, being awesome, and I'll drop a link for the video right now in the chat, and I'll see you all in a bit for Starfield and then some more cool stuff tonight. Exclamation point scheduled to see what we're up to next, and I'll see you all when I see you for more All Will Fall. Thanks for watching. More City Builders coming up next on the channel. In the next couple of weeks, there's going to be some big ones, so see you in a bit. Thanks for watching.